If you're clicking on this video, then you're obviously interested in the character 1, and 2, good looks. So this is gonna be the soft launch of a series I'm gonna call Anime Clutch Artists, where I go over characters who aren't the main character, but step up when it's clutch time, or radiate main character energy. And for the first character I'm gonna go over, we have Narciso Anasui from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean. You're asking yourself, why choose Narciso? 1, his stand is the reason why the channel's named the way it is. 2, he's unhinged. And 3, his undying loyalty to Jolene. When we first get introduced to this man, we learn a couple things. Like, as a child, he used to take things apart. And mind you, this entire season takes place in a prison for the most part. You wanna know how he got there? Found out his girl was cheating on him, disassembled her and the dude she was cheating with. That's low-key valid, also a bit insane, but I never said he was a good person, did I? Fun fact, he's the only one out of Jolene's crew who's got a legitimate reason for being behind bars. Oh, and P.S., my favorite character in Stone Ocean is Hermes. Come on now. Okay, so next I'm gonna go over his abilities. His stand is called Diver Down. And if you don't know what a stand is, it's basically a manifestation of your fighting spirit. Its abilities and design are based off of your personality. So what does the stand do? Diver Down has the ability to store the energy of actions like punches or kicks or even an elbow into an object or surface, and then release it at any time Narciso wants to. Also, it has another ability where he can insert the stand into a person or item, pause, and screw with its makeup. So say you got, I don't know, a normal brain. He'll give you a lobotomy and make you think you're a frog. Or you're an evil, athletic, senile old man who could send a person to the upper room with just a drop of water. He'll take your bones and turn them into a spring. Probably the most wicked way I've seen him use Diver Down is to turn this random NPC's ribs into a bear trap and then release him on one of Poochie's guards. Trap goes off and it turns his arm into raw hamburger meat. Not a good time. Very devious work. I gotta applaud it, really. Probably the worst thing I've seen in a minute. Thank goodness this man is on Jolene's side. And why is he on Jolene's side, you ask? He heard her story and was locked in from that point forward. I doubt Anasui would even pop out if she wasn't in the show, to be honest. But if you know the JoJo's formula, the crew that's followed in each part normally just fodderize the beginning staff, and then the big bad is this ultra demon that can control time or something. And in this part, that just so happens to be Enrico Pucci, an actual menace. His stand has 3 stages, and they just get worse each time. White Snake, he can steal your soul and your stand. Then it goes to Sea Moon when he merges with the green baby. He starts to control gravity. And then his final stage is Made in Heaven. Yeah, no, you don't want to face Made in Heaven. It's fast forward button. Anasui has interacted with all 3 of these stands, and they've all been very negative experiences. His first interaction with White Snake, he's low diff. He gets finessed. The second time he scraps with him, still gets hoed. However, the environment is actively working against him in this situation. Let me explain. Jolene eventually leaves the prison. Weather Report is also about to leave the prison, but he takes Anasui with him because you can't separate Jolene from him. He might spaz out. After a brief run-in with Dio's kids, Jonathan's kids? I don't know how that works. Weather Report gets his memory back. We find out Pucci and Weather Report are twin brothers, and they had a sister. It gets weird because Weather Report was trying to date her. He didn't know it was a sister, and then the clan gets involved, but we won't dive too deep into that. It's a lot to unfold. Once he activates his memories, Weather Report becomes a whole demon, and he activates Heavy Weather. Once Heavy Weather is active, he starts shooting out rainbows. What do these rainbows do? They slowly turn you into a snail via subliminal suggestion, because it just works that way. Weather Report tells Anasui, hey bro, we killed Pucci, you gotta drop me off. Anasui's like, I don't care as long as I get to slide on Jolene. He goes, bet. The thing is, when Heavy Weather's active, Weather Report can't control it. So everyone is turning into a slug. They're trying to fight Pucci, it's not working because Anasui is turning into a slug. He's actively being hoed. The only one who can run the fade is Weather Report. So Weather Report is trying to fight Pucci. Pucci's unaffected because he made himself blind. And Anasui, who's cooked, can only provide this man Weather Report with legs. Weather Report gets the upper hand for 1 second, and then a car hits him, and it's donezo. Pucci escapes. Then he slides to the Kennedy Space Center because he needs to reach the proper coordinates to merge with the green baby and create Sea Moon. And no joke, Pucci flips the map sideways. The gang is in pursuit. The road flips up, causing the car they're in to fall sideways. Anasui is able to save everyone except for Hermes, and they do manage to climb up towards Pucci's position. Once they reach C-Moon, Anasui, he's stuck on babysitting duty for a little while Jolene 1v1 C-Moon, but that doesn't mean he don't get his own licks in. He goes in for a snipe, gets cooked. Jolene sets up C-Moon for a combo attack, and they about to choke out C-Moon. Then Pucci shows up, hits Jolene with a chest compression real quick, and then she hits the Mobius strip trick. But Anasui does go charging after that man. Which leads me to my next portion of the video here, and the final stage of Pucci's evolution. Made in Heaven. It basically gives Pucci the ability to speed up the entire universe to a point where it resets itself. They were not winning this fight. Hermes returns with Jotaro. Jotaro goes to snipe Pucci. He thinks he's got him, misses slightly. Pucci evolves. The crew's backed into a corner, and Pucci's starting his plan to pick everybody off one by one. He goes for a death blow on Jotaro, but Anasui blocks it the first time. You know, him being a damage sponge. And mere moments before Jotaro's near-death experience here, this man Anasui asks, "Can I have your daughter's hand in marriage?" Jotaro doesn't respond, looks at this nigga like, yo, this really ain't the right time right now. We about to get washed. The gang has to improvise and escape from where they are, and as the world is literally changing around them, they decide, let's do this last stand. Anasui goes, I'm gonna sacrifice myself. As soon as I absorb this hit from Pucci, I'm gonna take this L. You can save us from here, just drop him off. And in a final act of heroism, he hits a body block. The entire squad gets ganked. Pucci does win, but it doesn't play out the best way for him either. He also gets dropped off. Bye-bye Emporium. All this to say, Anasui is a clutch god, but at the beginning of the series, and then it slowly dwindles out, because what were they supposed to do in this situation? Fight Cisco, merge with Flash? At least the generational curse was broken, and I will say, Nasui does come back. He's not a Nasui anymore, he's Anarchist. He locked in with his shorty Irene, and he's dressed like a pimp now.